I got vodka pog right now. I'm a happy boy.
What do you have?
Vodka pog.
Oh, pog, the papaya,
Yeah, you remember
orange,
pog?
guava. Yeah.
No, it's passion fruit, orange, and guava.
Oh, is passion fruit a real thing?
Yeah.
It has the thing is that Hawaiian passion fruit is called lilikoi, and that's what Hawaiian Islanders will refer to with passion fruit. But when you go to other places of the world, other countries have their own passion fruit that is not called lilikoi. So if you want to be specific, you can call it lilikoi after the last queen of Hawaii,
really
or you can
fucking
call
confusing.
it passion fruit.
Yeah.
I know.
Long live the queen, though.
Yep.
Amen. Rest in peace.
She's dead as fuck.
Yeah.
God bless her.
She's
There's a
dead as
current
fuck.
queen of Hawaii. I read that.
Is it really?
Not Lily. Not Lydia. Lydia is way
Oh,
dead.
yeah. I don't know her name. I just know she's queen.
Lydia is super dead.
Shit, I should probably pull up the notes and shit.
Swiney, the gentleman with the beard, that's Randy.
What's up?
Oh yeah.
Randy was hanging around, but he wasn't really on the show last time you were on. And then, of course, we were just talking with Cody.
What up?
So this is you guys know Swiney. I love Swiney. All right. Swiney, we'll go, I don't know, 30, 35, 40 minutes or whatever. And then we'll throw you out of here.
I can handle it. Just kick it off, and we'll see what we get.
But see, you gave Swiney enough room to get like incrementally unreasonable as that half-hour limit approaches.
I did. Nobody can say I'm not a magnanimous host. Randy, yeah.
What you said.
Randy, do we any notes before we get going?
Oh, that's everything. I did all the content today when I was supposed to be working.
Oh shit, we got a big one. Okay, all right, cool. All right, well, let's gentlemen, if everyone's ready, let's kick this off. It's so quiet in here.
It does seem low for some reason, but
That's fine.
I'll trust the waveforms on the tail.
My talents will bump it.
Blah. Blah, blah.
Everybody sounds good. Let's do this. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 245 of the Rich Dickman Show, the podcast is slightly better than mediocre. I'm your host, Rip. Once again, back at you with his shit. Cody's here, drinking vodka pog. Randy's got his going. I love Randy.
The process is started. The method of action is starting.
Wow, Randy, we got a guest tonight, so real quick, what's up, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing very well. Very well. I'm smoking weed, so everything's good.
Everything's good. God bless you. All right. Cody, my friend from the Hawaii's.
Good.
What's going on?
Yeah. That's not how you say that, but fine. Good. Chilling. We just got back from a spa day, so I'm all loosey-goosey.
Oh, spa
ready
day.
for your bullshit. Yeah. We went to the rain garden.
Oh, man. You're in the spa a lot. I was at the spa once in my life.
That's a
You're there
secret.
all the time. Okay, so anyways, tonight we have a very special guest. Returning to the show for the first time in a very long time is AVN award-winning pornographer extraordinaire, Mr. T-Von Swine. Swiney, welcome back to the Rich Dickman Show.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Glad to be back. Who do I talk to in HR about this?
Hey, easy.
Her name is
easy
Karen.
HR jokes. God damn
sorry.
it, Randy.
Yeah.
I had to lead off with that. Sorry. Inside joke there, Ram. My bad. I'm doing good. Happy 2023 to you
And you.
and the Rich Dickman squad here.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Hey, Swiney is a good friend of mine, Cody. He reached out and he said, "Hey, brother, you want a shirt?" And I said, "Of course I want a shirt." So I haven't opened it yet. I got the packaging here, all right, and I'm gonna open it live on the show.
We're doing.
Yeah, I invited
we're doing
Swiney. I
mailbox
said,
shit?
Swiney, I'd love to have you on the show to open the gift. It's always fun to watch people open gifts,
Yes,
especially when they're me.
That's a whole ass
I
genre.
wish I could have one of those things where like a snake bumps out of it, like the old fucking soupy sales jokes. Fucking
Yeah, but when Swiney says snake, he doesn't mean the reptile.
no,
You
big
know what I
fucking
mean?
Shane Diesel dildo pops out of there.
Yeah, white
Swiney,
snake
I
and
gotta
underwear
say,
sauce.
from when you told me you mailed this to when I got it was remarkably quick, and I have to say the United States Postal Service is doing an A+ job in that neck of the woods.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. So
Oh.
we got a note here.
I heard they deliver 96% of Christmas packages on time.
I've heard that too. So Swiney wrote me a note. It said, "Holla, this T-shirt better get some airtime. So I got him on the show, and then we got a little pig. Thank you, Swine. I got holla if you want me back on the show, in which I did before I got the note. So
Adorable.
I've got Swiney's autograph. Swiney, that's a big deal to me. Thank you.
Ooh,
Thank you.
Yeah.
And here's the shirt. I'm gonna see. Will I be able to wear this around my family?
It depends how brave you are.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Assert your dominance. The
you
dominance?
probably can't see that in my background, but it says pork vendors on
Yeah.
the front.
Oh.
And we
It
got
says what?
pork
Oh, wait,
vendors.
wait, it's coming through. Pork vending.
Hell yeah, that's a
Yeah, you
beautiful
can
shirt.
see it. That's gorgeous, Swiney. Thank you very much. I think I can wear this around
Red,
my
black,
family.
and white. Red, black, and white is very good. Yeah, Rem, you just need like a decoy trucker hat that says something about like an actual butchery around you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to throw the trail off.
If someone asks you what Pork Vendors is and you don't want to say it's a website that my friend has where he's banging hundreds of chicks, you can always say
Yeah.
it's a food truck in LA, I think.
Oh.
That sells
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
sliders.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's
That's
because that's what I was wearing that shirt, one of my Pork Vendor shirts, getting a money order at Vaughn's or something, and the lady saw the logo. She's like, "Ooh, Pork Vendors, what does that mean?" I'm like,
Hey, baby.
don't go to the website unless you want to see, your eyes will fall out of your old skull. But
Comedy could have happened there. You could have been like, "Oh, we're a service. We're an American-based service for people."
Tell me, sweetheart, you looking to make some extra
Yeah.
money? Yeah.
yeah,
Swiney,
if you want to stop by, yeah.
what's going on with you, Swiney? What's new?
Yeah.
What's exciting?
Sit on this couch real quick, Grandma.
Yeah, well, with Pork Vendors, I got that going last year. I have a couple of other websites that I put together with James Dean, povperverts.net and pervertgallery.com, and that's a lot of my older POV stuff and some of the stuff I shot through the catalog when I was still working with Mike John.
Mm-hmm.
But Pork Vendors is one where I said, you know what, dude, let's just throw all my Pro-Am stuff together. It's a bit of a kind of a, all flavors included. There's the hot chicks, there's the chubby girls, there's the new ones. There's
just something cool about a porn site having the .net domain nowadays.
well,
I don't know.
it's-
That's nostalgic, I feel.
I'll get to that in a minute. I'll add that in here. But 'cause whenever you're building a website, if you go .net, like your search engine popularity drops by like 300% or something. Like they really don't want you to use a .net, but I kind of had to on that one. But I did the Pork Vendors thing because I was like, I need to see if I can get a one-stop place to just put my catalog up of all these really cool
There he
plus
is.
size BBW and Pro-Am scenes. So it's been up since I want to say June of last year was the official launch. It's doing okay. It can do better. We'll see where it goes. Hopefully this blast on the Rich Dickman show gets the signups just rolling in. Okay.
Oh yeah, we have a massive
So
audience.
go to porkvendors.com and support your favorite porker in all of porno history.
Yeah, you should. Porkvendors.com. So I'm on the front page right now. Don't mind me, Swiney. And I'm just taking a look at what you got going on here. And I think one of the first.
Don't be weird.
No. One of the first women on a site that I saw was Bella Benz, who famously was the very first porn guest that we had on the show, whose interview was too hot to air. We were not allowed to air it. We definitely didn't have any audio problems.
You guys were spanking it on the interview? Is that what's happening?
No. When my computer updated and it screwed up all my. I was recording on Skype at the time, and it's fucked everything up, and it was embarrassing.
Oh man.
Because then I had to be like, hey, Bella, I know we had an awesome interview, and you even had Lady Lynn there, and it was great. But we're not weird or nothing, but we totally lost the entire interview. Would you be willing to come on again and talk to us? I mean, it was fucking embarrassing. And
when you have Bella and Lady Lynn together, they were together often. Things always get too hot when those two chicks are in a room together. If you happen to be anywhere in the vicinity of Bella Benz and Lady Lynn and you're friends with them, it gets really hot really fast. Like it's just, you can't avoid it.
that's awesome.
They weren't faking it. Those were two women that were really, really into what they did on camera. God bless their hearts. And if you're out there, Lynn and Bella, I miss you. And you're both great. And come visit me in Vegas someday, please.
I
Pretty
hope they
please.
listen. That'd be awesome if they do. If you listen, reach out. But yeah. So, Swiney, Cody, did you have look like you're getting ready to ask a question?
Reach out with what? That was the question.
Nothing.
What do we?
No, nobody.
What are they reaching out with?
Nobody listens to this bullshit. Don't worry. Swanee, sometimes I've been meaning to ask you this question for a while, and I've been embarrassed to ask you, and I apologize, but I'm going to ask you now. You sell some solo jack off videos, and that right? Is that correct?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay. And so you go. Some of these I've seen the still frames that you have on your Twitter, and you're outside. And so I got to know where outside, and secondly, is somebody there with you to get you going, or are you able just to get it up and get firing off like anywhere, like a fucking superhero?
No, whenever like it's time to like, okay, I'm gonna go like fire one off today. It's just a random find a spot in the desert, get it over with, get it done, and come back. There's no help. There's no dragging anyone else into that.
That's why it's a solo.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, it's really quick. Like you want to try and have it like over and done with no longer than 5-6 minutes. You know,
is the desert really that desolate that you can just fire one off like that? I obviously I live in Connecticut. I don't see deserts.
Where are they going to hide?
Yeah, well, it's all about Google Maps. You find a place to go, you scout it. If it works, it gets in the camera. And if it doesn't, then you wait till the next day.
I'm surrounded by traffic most of my day, and it's awful.
Yeah, don't do what Swiney does.
Right. Yeah, it's not like
Don't do that.
Swiney, have you done one in the car, like in a parking lot?
Yeah, I have.
I've done one on the interstate. Long commutes.
I've done a few of them. Like that was kind of how it started. So
is yours on?
I want a corn maze. I want a corn maze, like my own private corn maze, just to like run to the center of and fire one off, and then sprint back out as quick as I can. And then you know what? Just like see how good I could. See how efficient. You know, do Swiney runs. You know what I mean? Like 3, 2, 1, go! And then I just like sprint in the middle of the circle.
Well, if you're in Hawaii, they got all those sugarcane fields. You can just
there's a pineapple one my girlfriend just found. Yeah.
But that was content that was just kind of sitting around for a while, and I never really wanted to release it. And I got to the point where I was like, you know what do I really care anymore? I'll be 53 in a week. I don't really care how anyone because I'm not like. I don't do like webcam stuff where people are directing me or telling me what to do. This is just if I'm jerking off, I'm just gonna like record it real quick and see if I can monetize it at some point. And if not, no big deal.
That. Yeah, some people really get off on watching like someone ejaculate.
Well, I'll say this: like it's completely like accumulated to what, like probably 40 to 60% of my monthly sales at ManyVids now. Yeah.
Wow.
And I made it to where it's kind of like you can only get it at my VIP fan club. You can't really get it anywhere else. So it's kind of really limited because I don't want it to be too accessible. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to like show everyone my solo content. You got to really be a fan to find it. And if you want to, it's there. And if not, that's cool too, you know?
So was there a special way of marketing it? Like,
no, I think just the VIP fan club kind of was an option there that I wasn't really sure how to utilize it, but it had a real good perk where the first year it's 90% payout, and then the second year onward is 80% payout, whereas almost every other percentage rev share is like a 60-40 my way. Wow. So whenever you can kind of set your own price, the clips are a maximum of 5 minutes. I'm like, what can I put here? I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I've been waiting all these years to find a place to put up like a solo spank session or two.
I like to think you had this eureka moment with your hand on your dick. Like, it was like, oh, I have a great idea right now.
I actually was not tugging when I had the moment. I was more in the work zone. But either way, I saw where it was like, let's see how this works. And because I didn't only add solo stuff, I was adding like clips from upcoming scenes, like maybe the cum shot sequence or a quick DP sequence or something. And that was kind of just to get traction. Mm-hmm. And it just goes from there. And so I'm almost out of updates. I'm not really sure I'm going to really continue to update it too often, but it is what it is, and it's there, and it's making money for now.
Do you have demographics on your audience? Like, do you know what the male-female split on it is?
Not really. I'm sure it's probably like 90-10 male to female, you know, but that's kind of every dude has it that way, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're a dude and you want to get into porn, you just got to assume that you can't have any hangups. That's what I'm trying to
Remember,
say.
you don't get to pick who likes you. You got to be.
Right.
Yeah, there's no end user license agreement.
Yeah,
So
like-
you can't be like, oh wait, you clicked the wrong box.
Yeah.
This video's deleting itself.
You got to be glad anyone likes you to begin with. So you can't, like I said, you can't be too picky. And it's just, you just got to, if something bothers you, then you tell them, hey, look, that's not my thing. Knock it off. Like, because the suggestions or the request or whatnot, like they're always asking for stuff I don't want to do because I see other people doing it. And I'm like, well, that's just not my bag, dude. Like, take that somewhere else. Like, after 2 or 3 times, I'm like, look, if you ask again, I'm going to have to like block you, bro. Like, that's not where I'm going with this. I'm old enough to know what I don't want to do. That.
Yeah, you'll find that person. There is, it's likely a dude who will do that weird thing that you're looking for. Swanee, I know you wanted to talk a little bit about the current state of the industry and stuff, and I was hoping that my question here would dovetail into that nicely, where I was going to ask, do you think it's, and I think I know what your answer is, but do you think it's too oversaturated? You can get anything, anytime, anywhere, and it kind of devalues everything, right?
Well, the benefit of having all these user-generated sites, OnlyFans, ManyVids, Clip for Sale is kind of dead. It's still kind of fetish-driven. But you take the tube sites that started allowing content creators to make money and rev share there. It's multiple giant sites that are now circumventing the old studio system to the point where now the studios are they have all their stuff for rev share at Pornhub and whatnot. You have like this real giant like access of all types of people all over. There's no real industry anymore. I think that OnlyFans is really close to just like strangling out porno altogether, because especially
they're iTunesing it.
Yeah, for sure, totally good comparison, because you can create OnlyFans content anywhere. You can only really kind of create a steady like studio career in certain parts of either California or Nevada or Florida. So as soon as you get an OnlyFans account to take off,
we get Nebraska porn.
If you're making $5,000 a month, that's nothing. Like, that's just like entry level stuff. But typically girls are making 20 to 60K a month on that shit, dude, for like cell phone videos and banging fans or banging their ex-boyfriend or just solo content or making a fucking lasagna casserole. Like, OnlyFans,
I've seen that one.
Because of all the incel like culture going on right now, OnlyFans is popular because of the access it provides to the model, not necessarily the sex porno content itself.
Yeah,
everyone feels like they're a part. Yeah, they feel like they're a part of this girl's success and career, and that's the hook now. It's not about whether she's going to do anal or group scenes or whatever. Yeah.
This is where we start getting the concept of fans versus stans.
Okay.
Like, have you heard that?
No.
Like, a fan is just somebody that like watches your content. A stan is like, I think that comes from like an Eminem lyric, and that is someone that will do stuff more than just pay for like content. Now this is like someone that will like show like when you like this is like the people influencers have. Like when an influencer's like, hey, flash mob here. I don't know if we do flash mob. Like, hey, flash mob on the boardwalk. Fans won't show up to that. Stans will.
Got it. Well,
so it's just like
you also have like
there's a new stand-up.
I still keep in touch with some of the agents in the business. We just talk shop here and there and what's going on, and even some of the most popular like long in the tooth agents, they got to block out days on the calendar each month for when girls want to shoot OF content. And it's like, well, honey, what if I get a booking? Well, I don't want it.
That's got to be irritating.
Because I have a paid gig for you. It's going to pay you $2,000. It's going to pay you $3,000. Well, so what? I can stay home and shoot 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 clips with a couple of people that are visiting me. And my OnlyFans is going to pay me 10, 20, 30, 50K a month. So no, I don't want the day. So there's just these things coming in now that we never saw coming. And OnlyFans is just wiping out the need and just the need for studio produced porno. Like you have a lot of guys that are really competent shooters that are now shooting for girls OnlyFans for just a quick little per scene rate or a day rate or whatever. Like, I'll go shoot. These people are in town. This guy wants to work with so and so. She's available. I'll just shoot these people all day and make $500,000, $800,000. and they get a bunch of scenes and everyone's happy because they do it on their own time. It's not like, okay, here's the fucking paperwork, here's the script, we got to shoot the fucking intro and the wraparound, and it's just so fucking grueling now.
And the crew needs to be informed,
Yep.
so like the calendar's more or less written in stone, and like if you got to like coordinate that with like your
now the
like camera rentals and prime lens rentals.
now the
and it's
testing,
just like no,
the testing is a real fucking problem now because COVID was a big deal, and now no one gives a shit about COVID because all of a sudden these content creators believed there was some new strain of chlamydia that was undetectable, so they all raised a big fuss on Twitter and got Free Speech Coalition to cause a moratorium, which like there's no proven like outbreak. So now everyone's doing everyone's doing swabs. All right. So now here's the thing: if you go get a full panel test without COVID, it's $155. If you had COVID, that's $30. That's $185. If you do the rectal and oral swab, that's an extra $60. So it's $200+ every 2 weeks to get a fucking test now? Are you kidding?
That's
like,
crazy.
Now, I'm all about people like knowing what they do and don't have, but the majority of safety comes from how you behave on and off set, not just all these hurdles of testing protocol. So I just think everyone's kind of misguided. No one really steps up and tells people how to behave or how they should behave if you're going to respect the money and the gig. And that's a bit of a problem because these content creators don't look to the history of the business and how things got where they were and why testing is in place to begin with. So what are you going to do? It's just I'm not really in it anymore, so I'm kind of glad. That's what I'm glad about not having to fucking deal with every week anymore. Right. Like if I test, I'll say this is what I got. You can work with me or not, and I'll see you later. And I have not had a dirty test in like 14, 15 years.
So, two questions. Number one, you said it was a new chlamydia strain that was false.
They were okay. So what they're saying is, or they were saying, there's some new strain of chlamydia from Europe that was undetectable. Now we all know that Europe, United States, different parts of the globe have different antibiotic regimens, right? That people do and don't have access to. We've always had a crossover to some degree of people traveling and shooting abroad and coming home or vice versa. So once in a while, a different strain of syphilis or chlamydia or gonorrhea would show up, but it wasn't undetectable. It was totally detectable. It's just sometimes it's not as treatable with the initial antibiotic treatment, whether it be like Levaquin or doxycycline or something. You might need to get a shot, but it was not like some scary, uncurable form of chlamydia. It was just... People were raising this.
How'd they detect it?
That's what I'm saying. It was detectable. People just kept People kept popping dirty for it because they weren't either running their antibiotics all the way through, or the ones they were using weren't strong enough to knock it out the first time.
Okay,
that's all. But we've always had a strain difference, but from continent to continent, that would show up every so often. That's just the business.
Right. It's so interesting. All the other things you don't really think about when you're watching people fuck on camera. You don't think about the cross.
I think about everything when I'm watching people. I have to. My doctor gives me medicine for it.
The first time I got chlamydia, I had a real stubborn strain, and the Levaquin didn't work, and so I tested positive again through the urine sample. They go, let's make sure. We're going to do a swab test, and they did that thing where they put the swab in your pork, where they stick it up your urethra.
Oh God,
that was rough, dude. Like they just got some doctor holding your pork and shoving a Q-tip about 4 inches in. And
what kind of joke are you supposed to make?
There's nothing humorous about that situation.
How's the weather? You like the weather today? How about them Yankees talk?
But swabs are so reactive. Like if you're even got dead bacteria in there, it'll register and. So they got the right thing, and I got the shot, and it cleared it up. But
yeah, and I got the dick tingles. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I haven't had him this bad since Hill described his dad telling him how the clap worked. They would put your dick in a book,
and clap
it. Yeah,
squeeze it out. Yeah. Swiney, you recently shot with a good friend of the show, Sarah Starr.
We did. We shot last week. It was wonderful. It was really good.
And what tell my friends here how that scene ended.
Well, Sarah has always
spoilers.
Sarah's always been one that likes to be a little adventurous. Like she'll do DPs, and You know, she likes to do like multiple people, but she's always
thrown
was
up in a
little
blow
bit,
bang.
yeah, she was a little hesitant to like do an anal scene with me. She thinks I was a little too big. I said, "You're just psyching yourself out. I'm not too big. Trust me." And I said that for very.
Is that how we do it?
Yeah.
Is that the trick? Is that the swiney pro tip?
Total pro tip.
I want to see like the viewership to this one episode of the Rich Dickman Show just hit quintuple digits or something.
It's not that big. Just relax. Don't psych yourself out, and it's going to go in. Okay?
Yeah, your eyes add 5 pounds. You know what I mean? Like,
and so she showed up, and she was a bit nervous. I said, "Remember, you can handle this. You're a pro." And it went in, and she got drilled in the ass for about 15 minutes. Jesus. And she got an anal cream pie. It was really good.
Wow. God bless you, sir. 15 minutes, huh? Jesus Christ. How long?
Yeah, it was a good run.
Wow. Cody, what's can you do 15 minutes? Because it's like
not. Yeah. I like not right now. I had pulled something somewhere.
Yeah.
I know that sounds like an excuse, and it definitely is, but no.
I couldn't my prime.
You can overachieve when you're really turned on. So give yourself a little.
Yeah, I like this PSA, Swan. Okay. Yeah, if you put your imagination and heart into anything, nothing's possible.
When you're really horny, your dick will work a lot better than you think it will.
Okay? Maybe in my prime and on the right antidepressant.
And Julianne Fry.
The hips will move a lot longer and a lot faster than you realize they can.
So what's your trick? Like when you're getting too close, what do? You pull out, you take a break, you drink some water. Like what do you do?
I've never really had a problem with cheeseballing because
God damn it.
There's so like I'm so happy to be there and get into banging whoever I'm banging. But you got to remember, like I've always like 90% of all the scenes I've shot, I'm the one who's responsible for all the technical details. I'm
so you got all that in your mind.
I got the booking, I got the paperwork, I got the lighting, I got the furniture, I got the fucking runtime.
Yeah.
All
so when you get close, you can say, "Oh, fucking $1,000 for goddamn another 500." Yeah, you just start thinking about money.
No, I'm not saying I haven't cheeseballed before, but that's usually when the girl puts me such at ease. Like she's such a pro and she's so automatic, and I'm so into it. Where it's just like, okay, whoa, I can't hold this back. You got to stop, sweetie. You know, but that's
yeah.
It's happened, but it's kind of a rarity, you know. Sometimes the magic is really there and you're both in tune and you can just let it fly, you know, especially if you're in a zone where you can go 2 or 3 times in a scene. Typically it's all the details that are you gotta respect them or you're gonna make fucking bad porno, and I don't want to make bad scenes, so I'm able to hold off and just get to a point where we got enough. I'll just crank it up and throw it in their face or down their throat or on their tits or something.
It's funny. See, you're triggering me here because I'm thinking one of my biggest complaints with modern day porno is that Claudia Marie, for example, she'll just find people from her fan club and start fucking them in hotel rooms, and I don't know, 3/4 of the time they can't come. How do you finish a goddamn porn scene without a cum shot? It's it's the most unsatisfying experience ever.
Bad porno sells. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you're,
God, it's awful.
If you're gonna put that stuff out there and put your name on it, then that's on you. Like,
yeah,
Claudia Marie and her husband, whatever. Like, if they're gonna actually try and sell top dollar scenes to fans where there's no pop shots, then that's on them. You know,
but she's not as bad as the very late Kimberly Cup stuff that she put out on her OnlyFans. Like she was fucking people in Miami, then the police came and they kicked them out. It was a weird thing, but I don't know if you know the story. But the dude she was fucking at the end, none of them could come. That was embarrassing. Let's Claudia Marie gets them like half the time. Do you know Claudia Marie and her husband?
I know who they are. I don't know them. I've worked with Kayla Cleavage. I know Kayla's good friends with them.
Yeah.
I shot a scene with Kayla and Lila. I shot a 2-on-1, which was really good. And I've met Kayla at a couple of like non-porno functions where like a Lila Lovely birthday party. I saw her somewhere. So she's really cool. I get a real kick out of her. I don't think we'll ever shoot again, unfortunately, but she's cool. She seems to know what she's doing. Like I talked to her husband, and he was an old like photographer. Back in the like 80s and stuff, and helped her career get going. And so they're just really savvy. They know what to do. I don't know Claudia and her dude though. Never met them.
It's what I found. It's funny. We had Kayla Cleavage on the show. Was it last year, Randy? February? No, it's February 21.
Yeah,
Because
right.
the little one, yeah. And yeah. So February 21, we had Kayla Cleavage on, and she was talking about she didn't know how much time she had left, and she fixed the boobs and get them reduced, and then she just got like new larger ones.
Yeah.
Within the last few months. So God bless you, Kayla Cleavage. God bless you. Never change. So I like. Cody, help me out here because I just got lost in a thought and I'm trying to find.
Well, I'm still reeling that you saw somebody get breast surgery and said, "Bless you, never change." I'm still processing that weirdness that came out of your face hole.
What do you mean?
No,
she has a great
You saw
attitude.
them change.
Oh no,
I'm just saying you saw them change and then be like, "Never change." That was for the better. Never change, sweetheart. But I understand. I understand where you're coming from now. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So
her personality. You're a funny man. You're a funny man, Rem Dickman.
Thanks.
She changed her personality.
That's right.
Kayla Cleavage. I just remember this when I shot the scene with her.
I just
Lila.
her. That's
Kayla almost made me cheeseball. She was so good that day. She was one I had to stop and be like, okay, wait a minute, let me reset this because I do remember.
So wait, is cheeseball a noun or a verb?
Isn't it like an adverb?
It's both.
I'm sorry. An adverb.
Yeah.
How does that work? Cheesebally.
Because I'm cheeseballing.
Okay.
Because I'm
Okay, so verb. Sorry to cut you off. I'm just grappling with new things and I fixate on them.
Yes. Good job, Cody.
Sorry.
It's all right.
What was Swanee even talking about? Oh, was that
cheeseballing?
Kayla and Lila?
And cheeseballing and
definitely cheeseballing was somewhere in that.
I bet that's going to be the episode title.
Yeah. Man.
Cheeseballing.
Well, I had
bitch.
Swanee's pro tip. I wrote that one down.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what AI
that's
will
pretty
make,
good.
but
Yeah.
Swiney's professional tip.
Swanee, what's you got Angus coming out anytime soon? We've talked to Angus a couple of times. Angus is
you guys know him.
Yeah.
Angus was supposed to be part of like all of my shoots this past week because AVN was early in the year this time around. They did it to bring the same.
That is adult video
news.
Adult video news.
So you have the AVN AEE Expo, Adult Entertainment Expo. They usually would do it like mid third week of the month. This year they bumped it up to the first week to kind of go at the same time as the CES show. And Maple was going to come out. I had 4 days booked in a row. They were all tag teams. 3 of them were going to be DPs, whatever.
Wow.
And he went to a swingers party the week before.
Oh no!
And ended up getting COVID.
Oh, goddamn California!
So he couldn't come out.
I wonder if it was the Priory Society.
6 feet apart. You got to be 6 feet apart at these swingers parties.
Jesus.
I'm telling you.
So,
at least he can go to those.
He missed out on multiple loads and women because he just couldn't hold back. He couldn't wait one more week to come out and get his rock.
Yeah. Multi-load mishap.
Yeah. So who did you shoot with besides Sarah? Like, what do we have coming up here?
I had Missy Deep and Sarah Starr because the 2 other gals, Luna Storm, had to reschedule, and there was a mistake with Chelsea Dagger. She thought we were shooting Friday, but we were booked for Saturday.
Okay.
I got 2 out of.
Don't you? Don't you hate when that happens?
So, would you ever, or forgive me for not knowing your entire catalog, sir. Right? I still have more to learn. However, would you ever, or have you ever been with a muscle goddess?
That's not my thing. I like women being feminine, not masculine. I mean, I'm okay with girls having a bushy look. I'm not into hard muscle. That would not work for me. Like,
okay,
there's no such thing as feminine muscly for you.
Just not feminine appeal. Like there might be one out there, like never say never, but I've yet to see one that turned me enough to want to like, okay, cool, let's shoot a scene, whatever. It's not my bag. I don't like muscles. I like curves.
Gotcha.
That's kind of the antithesis of a curvy, plump woman.
It's
interesting.
I like both. I like
That's
both
all right.
equally.
Yeah, we know.
Weird?
We know, buddy.
Is that weird?
We're aware.
It's
You've made it
yeah,
very
no.
apparent.
There's been like
there's
fucking like dozens of episodes.
There's some female wrestlers right now, like in WWE and AEW, that are fucking hot, but that's a little different. That's not like bodybuilder chiseled.
Yeah, it's a whole rainbow of like, chiseled or slim or athletic.
Athletic's great.
I never see that. Where's the line, Swine?
Athletic means there's like not hard, gnarly abs and bulging biceps, and like they don't have a giant neck. Like when the girls get into powerlifting, almost all of them have really small breasts, and that's just a gnarly, hard breastplate. That's just a turnoff for me. I'm not saying it should be for anyone else. I'm just saying that it just doesn't work for my taste.
Oh yeah, no, we don't.
We're all
judge
doing
here.
personal preferences.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on anyone.
No, there is no hating on the Rich Chicken Show
ever.
So what's the future of porkvendors.com? What you got coming up, Swiney? What can we look forward to?
Well, I always update my personal stores first. I got about 10 or 12 scenes I'm still sending. I'm going to probably wait till I get to 15. They still probably have another 60 or 70 to put up, but there's another 10 or 15 I haven't sent them. I'll try and get some chopping done. Like I said, I had a bit of a head injury in September of 2021 playing hockey that I got. It was on an offside play. I was trying to like not knock this one guy over, and to go around him, his teammate plowed through me, and I hit my head on the ice really, really bad.
Motherfucker!
I should have went to the hospital. I didn't, but that's kind of
continue playing like a real man.
Yeah. If I didn't have a helmet on, it would have busted my head open. I might have died.
Jesus Christ.
But it's really kind of accelerated my migraine and vision and cognitive problems at times. So that kind of limits my ability to like edit and be as productive as I'd like to be. I don't have health insurance, so I just got to kind of tough everything out one day at a time. But I got updates coming up. Trying to get some editing done this month and next month, and whatever scenes come my way, I'll take them. I'm not really going to actively chase girls down for a while, because I'm under the impression that after all this time of doing this, that if someone wants to work with me, they'll let me know. You know what I mean? I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to convince them they should work with me. Like if what you see is what you get. I'm a nice guy. Come find out.
Yeah, I don't chase anybody down anymore either, except you. But everybody else comes to me. Hey, do you still talk to Jessica Lust or no? Or
here and there, not much lately, but we a little bit.
All right, I was just wondering because she used to be a friend of the show. She's not anymore. That's fine. That's fine. I just make sure everything's okay.
I know she made some changes. Like she uprooted, and she's kind of just going through some like just different lifestyle stuff. Like she's just not really into this anymore. She's doing okay. She's doing good. She's just not really too concerned with like porno or Twitter or anything like that. She's kind of just went back to camming, But
yeah, everybody shouldn't be concerned with Twitter because Twitter's awful. It's an awful thing.
They kicked my friend off today for reporting a neo-Nazi. Yep.
What?
Yeah, my friend, he reported a neo-Nazi and he got kicked off Twitter. No reason. Immediately afterwards.
Did he go into? Is he over-reporting?
What?
Is he like flagging everybody, false flag type of stuff, or?
I don't think so. He doesn't seem that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm sorry about that.
Hey, it is what it is.
It happens. Yeah. Hey, and Swiney, if you're looking for an editor, I happen to know somebody. If you wouldn't mind throwing some SD cards in an envelope and sending them over to Hawaii, he might be able to help you out. Hey, Cody, I'm trying to find you work.
Oh. Yeah.
Duly noted. I typically...
Thank you, bud.
Typically just have a certain way of just kind of putting it all together, but if I get overwhelmed and trust another set of eyes on it, I'll get in touch, bro.
Yeah, that's why we call us relief editors. That's an episode title.
Relief editors. You're gonna write it down. I keep trying to offer Cody services to Sarah, and she has yet to take him up on it. But I'm sure we can.
No, there was that one time.
We did the non-porno porn. That's right. Swiney, you saw that, our non-porno porn, right?
I'm gonna say no, I did not.
How come I sent it to you and you laughed? You thought it was funny.
You gotta remember
this.
It's
how long ago was it? I don't remember.
Oh Christ! This was 21.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
This is.
I'll look. I'll dig it up. All right.
Yeah, we had Sarah. We sent her a T-shirt, and we called it Sarah Star non-porno porn. And
and that was like literally like the one weekend my mom visited in like years too. And I'm just like, oh shit.
So and if you really want to see us work, we have our behind the scenes where you can watch me take a shit live on camera.
You don't see the
yeah. It's on YouTube though, so it's cool.
Swiney, I got one more question before we let you go.
Right.
And I'm sorry I didn't ask this earlier, and I wanted to, and I forgot. But I had seen, I don't know, I think it was on your Twitter account where you shared a box cover of a film that you did, and I think it was the Roseanne Show XXX.
Oh, the Roseanne parody, years ago. That was 2010.
Yeah, and so now I'm guessing you played John Goodman's character. Is that what you did?
Yeah, they cast me as Dan Connors in that.
Yeah,
that was that. A lot of things about that movie that didn't really work out the way they should have. I took that gig. I was flattered. I was like, cool, I'll give it a shot. I've never wanted to perform in front of other people, but I figured I'd give it another try at that point. I can fuck in front of a camera. I don't want to fuck in front of a room full of people, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I created my porno career from the POV perspective. I didn't create it going into a room full of people and getting naked and just sword fighting all day.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way.
So whenever we did that scene, like, I couldn't do the hardcore. I bombed out. And so J. Crew jumped in and he fucked Kelly Shabari in the hardcore. I just did the softcore and the dialogue. And it was cool. Jim Enright, I'm really, really glad I got to work for that guy. He's a bit of a legend in his own right. He was a nice guy. Did
they stunt cock you?
Yeah, they did. Big time.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
But no shame.
What's the industry term for stunt
cocking? But no shame, because I knew J. Crew, because me and him worked way back in 03 on the Teens for Cash website. So I had a pretty good rapport with that guy.
Yep.
And I eventually, from that day, meeting Kelly Shabari, we ended up dating for a few years, although it ended kind of acrimoniously. But that's the way it goes.
So I wanted to ask real quick about the box cover, because Cody, I don't know if you are familiar with the box covers of the 90s, right? Because the box covers of the 90s are the VHS tapes, and they're beautiful. They're collector's items. I had piles of them.
Yeah, they weirdly come in Easter Austin Powers colors.
Yeah,
I noticed.
It's weird. They got the whole okay. So Swiney, they have you all dressed up like the Roseanne Show, right?
Yeah.
And if what I remember about the picture, you're kind of there and you're making a little face. How many? First of all, who picks out the clothing? Like, does somebody watch a still or look at a still from Roseanne and say, okay, you wear the flannel, you wear this?
That's wardrobe.
There's a wardrobe department that does this on a porno set.
Very small.
It was a very small budgeted, feature comedy or whatever. So it wasn't like I was going to Wicked or Vivid Studios where they did have a wardrobe room when asked my size. I ended up just borrowing a shirt. Brought a couple with me, and it was just a flannel I borrowed. They put me in, and like a pair of jeans. It was pretty easy for me. They were a little more concerned about the other people in the cast, kind of trying to look like family, and Kelly Shabari trying to look like Roseanne with a little wig they put on her.
And squint, face. And so how many different takes? How many different times did you have to pose? It was, that part just hey guys, stand here, look like the family. Now go over to the stairs. Was this a long session? They just take one picture.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't painful. It was they probably spent about 20-25 minutes on the box cover, like those shots.
Okay.
Because they took some shots of all of us as a group, and they took some as couples. They didn't do any standalone individual shots of me. I think the only people they took individual shots of was maybe Kelly Shabari and maybe Violet Monroe. I'm trying to remember, but it didn't take painfully long to get that handled. It was pretty quick.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. I was like, next time I talk to Swiney, I gotta ask him about it. Swiney, it's been a joy. We'll have you back on sooner because I do like talking to you. We had a good conversation pre-show. And it's been too long. So thanks for coming on. Go ahead and plug everything that you have.
Well, porkbenders.com. Let's just send the people there. I can promo my stores through my Twitter and whatnot, so I'm not really worried about that. Just it's a one-stop shop for plus size overweight male porno. That's really good. You have POV 101, 2-on-1, 1-on-2. Lots of really good, honest hardcore there, because stripped down, no filler, all killer. Just give it a shot. And sometimes you can get a pretty good discount. So sign up for the calendar year and get your money's worth. Get the most out of your fat dollar. All right.
Can they get T-shirts there as well? Or,
T-shirts are limited, like friends only thing.
Oh, sweet! Look at me, Cody, Randy.
I'm jealous.
Jealous assholes. Hell yeah!
You have a collector's item suddenly.
I suddenly do. All right, Swiney, you're the best. Thanks a lot for coming on. We'll talk again soon, buddy.
Look, you guys are great. Thanks for having me around, and holler anytime, man.
All right.
Holler if you hear me.
And I'm having a birthday next week, so bring me back after.
Shit.
53.
53,
yep.
baby.
If I forget, happy birthday.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to forget. All right, thanks, Swiney.
What Rem said.
Yeah.
See you.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, gentlemen.
Oh, what a lovely chap.
Swiney. Love Swiney.
Love Swiney.
I got some AI out of context from Swiney later.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, so real quick, I didn't want to tell the story while Swiney was here because it's embarrassing, but I do want to tell you guys is that.
I mean, he's still here. He's just listening.
Shit. Well, I well documented some of my issues with my tummy and all the fun stuff that I've gone through, and I have been feeling good the past couple of weeks. So I had my physical time just to write. So I went to go see the doctor, all right, and I finally was honest because I know what happens when you start talking about these things to your doctor. They start having to check things out, and I don't like that part.
Yeah,
but I finally,
bastards.
Yeah,
I hate them.
I finally had to tell them though, and I finally had to be like, and I got this thing going on. And he's like, so you wrote some things down here? And I'm like, yeah, I wrote those down so I would be forced to talk about them because you would ask me and I would have to tell you why I wrote them down.
And he's rolling his eyes like, son of a bitch, I wanted to get to happy hour.
Yeah. No happy hour to be found for me. I think he had a happy... Cody, I got the finger, man. And thankfully, they don't do it where they make you bend over anymore. They roll you on your side.
Yeah, they roll it on your side, so you don't have to look them in the eye anymore.
And it's a weird thing because he had to lift it up a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, there it is," and then everything was good. Everything was good.
But here's the thing: that
it.
doesn't seem as much as a power move as the optician's air puff directly onto your eyeball.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that
you know what
guy.
I mean? It's just like I'd rather take the finger. Give me no. Every time I want my prescription updated, my eyes checked out. I'm just like, no. Instead of that, here's a rubber glove.
Is that why you didn't get glasses for like 9 years?
Maybe
the puff of air,
the air puff.
Oh no, I was doing the conversion method at this point in my life, Randy. I was just like, here, take the glove. We're doing it. We're doing this the analog way.
The glove.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather take the glove than the air puff on the eyelid
or
the eyeball.
Oh, the finger up the ass.
Yeah, opticians will opt in for that. They're just like, oh yeah, this is a perfectly valid way to get my domination fantasy off.
Yes.
I'll just use the glove instead of pulling the air puff machine out.
All right. Okay. So and I want to share that with you. I got a future colonoscopy coming and possibly an ultrasound, but I'm good. Everything's good. Cool. So don't worry about any of that stuff. I just thought it was funny that
This gets episode 300, buddy. I believe in you.
Yeah.
It's like I don't like that, but I'm trying not to react. Okay.
You need to like it because that's happening like every year,
Yeah.
like its own Christmas present.
Have I ever told you about my doctor?
You can't say like
that's his name.
They have
Cody.
practices. I know, but they have practices
What's his name?
and repercussions are inbound if you like drop weird shit right now. But go ahead.
I didn't hear it.
Tell us this interesting story about Mr. Bleed.
Was he Dak or Dark? I missed that part.
Doc.
Okay.
Okay, we're saying
But
his
he's he wears t-shirts with like a tie, and he ties it differently every time, and like a sports jacket, and he spikes his. He looks like Clark Duke.
Okay.
So
right.
yeah, and I've trusted him for like 5 years now. With
You
my
get
health.
up that ass too?
Never. He wouldn't even he wouldn't even try it. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I mean, he's a good guy. He's got to check you out if you got issues. He's got to make sure.
Well, here's the thing. He's using his doctor superpowers and seeing Randy's expiration date. And he's like, no, we don't need to worry about that.
Oh, fuck, Cody.
You know, I know that was me.
No, you average all my immediate family members' deaths together. I only got like a year and a half left.
Yeah, so we gotta live this one up.
On my dad's, I'm on my dad's side, the Caucasian side of my family. It's not.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, I did not win the $1.1 billion Mega
Same.
Millions.
Same.
But what I can tell
I
you,
don't think Swiney would lead if you did.
No, so here's the real thing. I hate gambling. All right? I want you guys to know gambling.
don't.
It's an evil, awful
No.
disease. Cody,
You were on
Randy,
the teat eternally.
the devil in Randy lost me $75 this weekend. I hate gambling. I hate everything to do with it. I'm never gambling again. So, anyways, it kind of comes Tuesday, and the wife says, "Buy a lotto ticket." And I was like, I don't want to buy a lotto ticket. I don't like gambling. I hate buying lotto tickets. I feel like such a loser when I buy lotto tickets. And she's like, buy a lotto ticket or I'll divorce you. And I'm like, all right, well, you better find a good lawyer, right? So, fuck. So I take my son to get his braces. My son got his braces off finally. And then we go to the store and I stop at the gas station and I'm going to buy these fucking Mega Millions tickets, right? And they're $2 each. And I got a 20
for what a line of numbers.
Yeah, for one
ticket of line.
And then you got to get the mega, the
So it's
multiplier.
like $10.
And now understanding this bullshit, I don't understand a thing. So I'm like, you know what? Give me $10. So give me 5 tickets, right?
Right.
So I get the 5 numbers.
You didn't get the plus.
And I didn't get shit. Right? And I didn't win nothing either. Don't worry.
You should have not been.
Spoiler: I didn't win. So I'm sitting in the car with my son. I look at him. I'm like, your mother is either going to be pissed at me because I got 5. Or I said if I only got 1 ticket, she'd be pissed that I got 1, and now that I got 5 tickets, she's gonna be pissed that I got 5, and I spent $10 when she would have right.
No, fuck.
So
You just blame it on your son.
so I'm sitting there at dinner, Cody. I'm sitting there tonight, and like she's been mad at me for a couple of days. I don't know why, but she looks over at me and she's like, "You spent $10 on lotto tickets," and I said. Right. Yes, I did. And my son looks at me. He's like, "Oh my God, you were right."
That's good. You called it. You know what I mean? That's education.
She's
that
like,
is father
you just buy 1
to son. That is father to son education.
Yeah.
That is as sweet as information can come.
And I tried explaining to her that I hate gambling and I never want to gamble ever again. And she's like, "What do you mean you hate gambling?" "Oh, I know why you hate gambling, you losers. You lost $500 in your fucking FanDuel." I said, "I didn't lose. That's money I never had to begin with." By the way, okay? Those are winnings. Those are winnings. All right. I've only lost about 150 on FanDuel of my own money.
I love to imagine you're explaining this over family dinner after like spiking a plate of like carrots and peas on the floor.
After Mike came to visit.
That was never my money.
I was like, yeah, I don't like gambling. All right, Randy, what do we got to do? Let's get some time going. What do you want to do here, Randy? What are we doing first?
You want segments? We've got segments. It's Thinking with Your Dickman.
Oh, don't forget our Jesus AI. Don't forget that.
Yeah, that needs to be fit in somewhere.
I got it all ready to go during Dynamite.
Okay.
Kristen was very happy about it.
All right, what do we got first here? This is Thinking with Your Dick, when we give advice to our wonderful listeners who write in and ask us questions. And well, maybe we'll just do 2 of these tonight, Cody.
I don't give a shit. Gerard from Killeen, Texas writes, "I'm having a bit of a problem. I have a significant other who listens to music that's not my cup of tea. For example, she likes country music, and I don't care for that at all. She also loves Taylor Swift, and I'm more into Mumford & Sons. Parentheticals, or maybe it's just that they're British. End parentheticals. I don't know what I should do about this. Should I listen to whatever she wants? Or maybe we could compromise and listen to some of our favorite bands together. Just whatever.
Listen.
Just whatever, dude.
Can I just tell you guys something? All right, and I'm glad this music question came up because my music tastes have completely changed for whatever reason. My jam right now is Shivers by Ed Sheeran.
Oh.
Okay, and Watermelon.
I got you beat.
Watermelon Sugar, Harry
sick-
Styles.
Oh, good.
Anything Coldplay.
There's this 6-10-hour loop of Rain I listen to just over and over again. That's how cool my music.
Wow.
Actually, no, that's not true. Mara and I watched Bullet Train, that Brad Pitt movie, that Brad Pitt action movie.
Yeah.
That shit has amazing soundtrack.
Listen to lots of country.
Oh, I know he does. I can see it in his eyes.
No. I'll
Chew
say
tobacco,
that.
chew tobacco, chew tobacco, spit.
Bullet Train.
Yeah.
The Bullet Train soundtrack is amazing.
Yeah.
We have 80s done by like Japanese cover bands.
Really?
It's beautiful.
Like
it's beautiful.
metal, baby
Staying
metal,
Alive.
baby metal.
No, it's like they're just literally staying alive, and I Need a Hero. Done up in Japanese vocals, and it sounds so like uncanny. It's just like this song. I know this song. It slaps. Like provedly and repeatedly, scientifically, these songs are proven to slap, but they still slap even though I cannot understand it. So it like affirms that music is a real thing and not just like the message in the song.
Especially I Need a Hero. One of the best sequences in all of cinema history is Short Circuit 2, when Johnny Five is on low batteries chasing after Walter. I forget what his name is. I think it's Walter.
You can just put that music to anything.
Yeah, he's got I Need a Hero going. It's great. All right, so anyways, Gerard, you dumbass, you fucking listen to bands together, man. Music's awesome. That's the thing about music. Music's better than TV. I could listen to music 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
I hate watching
It's music.
television.
It is very obvious to your person if you like it or not.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop or skip it? You don't like it. Do you want to long play and loop it? You do like it. That's the easy. I don't know why this is a non-question, Gerard. You need to go
It's a therapy.
Rotate your tires or something to clear your mind.
Fucking
buddy.
asshole. Listen, share your Taylor Swift's awesome. Have you heard that song "Anti-Hero" by Taylor Swift? That song's amazing.
No.
Look what you made me do, Rim. Look
Yeah.
what you made me do.
It.
Yep.
I know it's old, but I'm still into Katy Perry.
Yeah. And nothing. Roar. Come
I
on.
got a couple Pink songs on
Roar.
my playlist. You know.
Yep. There's that one that she does there. I
Blow
forget
Me?
which one.
And I
really like
I
Blow
do
Me.
believe
That's a good.
I
one.
do believe we switched to the darkest timeline when we stopped listening to Kesha. I'll say it again on this show, on this episode too.
Listen, that's a banger.
Kesha.
The Kesha
Kesha
Pitbull
was
song
Kesha.
is a banger.
That was all right.
All
That was
right.
called Timber.
Yeah.
That was like 2017. That was all right.
Big Sean. That's
That
all
was
I gotta
like
say.
Woman.
Everyone should listen to Big Sean. Period.
I'm yelling timber. Okay, let's go number 2.
That's not that. Jab Key from Los Angeles, California. We all know Los Angeles is in California. We don't need to write that. Jab Key from Los Angeles writes, I'm a 29-year-old male who has been in the game for some time now. I am currently living in Los Angeles, California, and have been for about 2 years now. I was born and raised in
Jesus
Chicago,
Christ.
Illinois. Graduated from the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, and with a bachelor's degree in communications. I have a problem. It's the kind of problem that no one takes seriously, yet the only thing I can think about is it all day. I'm being too picky, and it's getting worse. It's like I'm looking for something to complain about, even if it really doesn't matter. Even if it, okay, this is not a thing. This is empty. This is a non-thought. This is a run-on sentence that I refuse to
You
finish.
sound insensitive to me, Cody.
I
They
know.
put a lot of
Jab Key.
details. Rim always
Yeah.
is asking for details.
Always looking for something to complain about, even if it doesn't really
But then
matter.
again, it isn't nothing. I just want to know what's wrong with me. You're indecisive. That's what you are. You are indecisive and inarticulate.
I think, it's a symptom of males in the world today. Yeah.
It's a symptom of everyone. It's just like, why pay attention when I can look at my watch's interface or look at my phone
I know. It's awful.
or scream or scream for Alexa to play something.
Listen, I love it. I tell my Google, I say, hey, Google, play Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. And then every once in a while, she'll hit the perfect playlist where it's Watermelon Sugar, and then it's Shivers, and then it's As It Was, and it's Paradise. All right. It's just, I'm fucking out there. I'm doing dishes, and I'm just rocking out to my songs.
Is this open air through speaker, or do you have some kind of headphone?
Open air.
Wireless.
Open air, so
situation?
everybody can listen.
You're a monster.
Why?
You're a monster.
Why? Nobody's fucking helping me.
Just get-
I'm gonna listen.
I
to
know.
what the
Get some headphones.
No, 'cause if I have headphones, I can't be present. I can't be in. And
You
around.
can get
That's the
AirPods
point.
and do
That's the
one
point
of them.
music to not be present.
Yeah.
I got
just do a
JBL
single
AirPods
one.
for Christmas.
And back to
Those
the
are fun.
music. One song right now that really has got me jamming is "White Crime" by Lil Dicky. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah, so fuck you, Japke, Little Dicky.
Yeah.
Little Dicky. That's right. All right, Randy, what's next? I think we might have to eliminate a segment tonight because I think our Jesus AI is going to take over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Motherfucker.
it is now time to introduce this
is what I wanted to
final
eliminate.
pick for Dick of the Week. And here's our first
I worked hard to
nominee.
fucking build the content. We're doing it, motherfucker.
All
Why
right.
did we start with that then?
All All right. I'll put the link in the chat. Cody, we're going 1, 2, 3 like always.
Reuters.com, right? Southwest. Reuters.com, right? Southwest Airlines is sued for not providing refunds after meltdown. I heard about this. We were thinking about traveling today, weren't we? Yes. Yeah, this is horrible. Not Southwest though, but like I would have to throw elbows against very irritated people in various airports.
What was it? Southwest canceled like all their flights for a couple days or some shit?
No, there's like some.
No,
there's
there was
some
an
kind of-
FAA thing.
They literally canceled
Yeah,
5,000 to 6,000 flights a day for a week.
yeah. They're
Why?
blaming shit on.
Because they didn't want to pay
They're-
people to be on standby.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is what legally cooking the books is like. You have to still like have flights in your charter, but you have to cancel them for bullshit reasons to prove you know what I mean? Like they're cooking the books in the weakest way where they're like making phantom flights and saying like, "Oh, they were canceled. Sorry. Oh, they were canceled." You know, just so they can like still sneak into whatever tax bracket
That's
or
fucked.
break their I'm sure.
That's fucked.
They'll lose a bonus or they'll lose a break or a bonus if they have like under a certain amount of flights. So like this is how they cook. This is how you cook the books in the real world.
Wow. All right.
As a airline company.
Cody, you're going to get killed by Southwest Airlines.
I mean, if their competence is displayed in any way here, I feel like I'm just fine.
I don't think Hillary Clinton listens to this podcast anyways. You want to do the next one, Cody, or do you want to read more of that?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A fined over volunteer program that paid people only in meals. Now, here's the thing, like, I feel like this should work, but like, of course, like the system we're in says no, this is not fair. Probably for its own good reason, but it's just like, I believe in feeding hydrating and feeding volunteers.
So they were getting volunteers to work the Express. So you know when you go to Chick-fil-A. Do you have Chick-fil-A out there in Hawaii?
In a food court.
Oh, okay.
In Normal's food courts, yes.
At the drive-thru, a lot of times they'll send workers right at the drive-thru, so you don't have to talk to a speaker. You talk to an actual person.
Yeah, and sometimes if it's like snowing or raining, they put the little hut, the movable hut on their backpack.
Yeah.
And they walk around with the iPad.
That's awesome.
To take your ride. It's very good customer service.
It's amazing. And at first, like I was all nervous, like I didn't know what to say. But now, like, oh, this is great. They're there. They can listen. They can change my order. No speaker. So, anyways, they're looking for volunteers. They were paying these volunteers with 5 meal vouchers.
Volunteers for what is my question?
To take orders
What
at the
is
drive-thru.
No, those are employees.
Right.
Those need to be paid.
Oh yeah.
If they're like handing out T-shirts or doing raffles or like running charity, you can call those volunteers and give them like bottles of water and chicken sandwiches. But if they're literally doing something critical to the company, that's an employee.
Well, here's the thing. Chick-fil-A didn't lie. Volunteer will give you 5 free meals. These people did that willingly. Nobody went in there misled.
Yeah,
so
there's
are they
just some labor laws.
Yeah.
It's just literally, this is like not the letter of the law, but the spirit of the law being fucked, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, they had to pay $6,685 of a fine. That seems like
Damn
pennies.
it! I'm not. Yeah, but at the same time, what the world just learned here is don't volunteer for anything, and that makes me a little sad.
Yeah, well, I learned that in the Army.
Or not don't volunteer for anything. Don't ask for volunteers.
Yo.
Because Chick-fil-A is, I'm sure the people that volunteered never saw any
Man, I fucking want a Chick-fil-A.
repercussions of this.
My doctor told me my bad cholesterol's getting a little high. I got to change my diet, and I haven't changed a thing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Where were you
So
on
I'll go to the
Y2K,
doctor.
guys?
Here's my tip for you, Rem, that I've learned. Get into mustard and hot sauce. Because a lot of like shitty calories come from like your condiments. At least I feel. So hot sauce and mustard.
Yeah. I use a lot of butter when I cook.
Yeah. Your
That's
doctor
not
might
good.
be not wrong.
Use
Randy said that wasn't good. You're dying tomorrow. If Randy's like, yeah, that's not healthy, you're gonna just be like, you're gonna be tits up in the morning, Rem.
Fuck it. But cooking with butter is so good, man. It's so good. All right.
It is.
Let's do
It
this.
is.
Let's do this.
We're not fighting against you.
Yeah.
We all know cooking with butter
Fucking
is so
sucks
good.
getting old. Fingers up the ass.
Right.
No more butter.
That dude, like, I don't want to scare young people, but there will come a conversation with your doctor, and he will no joke tell you need to stop doing 40% of the shit that gives you joy.
Or he'll say,
And
"Oh, there's the hemorrhoid." Poop, and he just beep, beep, he just touches it.
or the latex comes out, right, Rem?
Yeah, to say,
Like I know a friend who was just like, yeah, you can't do. The only meats you can do is fish and poultry, and you can't do nuts and salt
motherfucker
or butter anymore. And it's just like, what does he do? What does he? What does he? He
Suck
just
my
looks
ass,
at his
bitch.
ant farm all day, and then has
God.
grilled chicken for lunch, and then
Awful.
goes back to looking at his ant farm until dinner, where he just has
Christ.
collard greens.
All right, go to this.
Americans
There we go.
duped into losing $10 billion by illegal Indian call centers in 2022.
10 billion.
Rem, this is a huge problem.
I thought that guy on YouTube fixed
Boyega?
it. Yeah, Kit Boga.
Nope. Boga. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kit Boga. No, he does not fix it. He is only uncovering the huge iceberg that is this shit. But these fucks literally, all they do is just troll old American people all day.
Yeah.
I got my grandma once, and I, told a dude I was gonna fly to India and cut his dick off.
Yep.
I
What they usually do, like one half of the scam is installing like some kind of virtual network computing system so they can hold your computer hostage. This is when you call them for tech support. Sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, this is the antivirus," but it's actually like a puppeteer system that just they'll be like they'll take over your system and then ask for like thousands of dollars of gift cards in exchange for it. Or the other system is
For my grandma.
there'll be a charity. There'll be a charity or some kind of financial organization that they aren't really.
yeah, and they
and
need
ask
gift
for
cards.
donations.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually gift cards
Yeah.
because those transfer very easily over cyber and international borders. It's either like Walmart. If anyone asks you for like a Walmart or a McDonald's gift card that sounds like they're from India, always think
You
twice.
shouldn't have gotten that far in the first place. Hang up if they sound like they're from India. Go ahead, Randy. What's wrong with your grandma?
Oh, no. Whenever they did it to her, they had her open command prompt and run a trace back to Google. And so, shit ran all down the screen, and she freaked out and was like, all right, I'll get my credit card. And then then I got there right in the middle of her, reading her credit card. I said, shut the fuck up, real quick. And she was like, what?
Yeah, it's literally like run Matrix wallpaper. And
Yeah.
it looks like your computer has a virus or something.
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah, if you don't know who Kit Boga is, Kitboga or Kit Boga 2, I think it is. Check him out on YouTube. He does these elaborate calls with these scammers. Sometimes he's had them on the phone for like 7-8 hours at a time.
He uses voice changers.
Yeah, he uses voice changers, and he's hilarious. And he exposes what they're doing. And then you can,
and he can sometimes counter hack.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that was my next thing. Is that besides him, there are other people who counter hack and they like shut
Yep.
down the call centers or turn the cameras on.
There
or
was
some
that
bullshit.
Gimlet show that went Reply All. They went to India and met some kid from the call center. And,
That's right.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yep.
That was a good couple
All right.
episodes. That was before they found out they were bullying their employees.
So we got illegal Indians, we got Chick-fil-A, and we got Southwest Airlines. Anybody else want to throw something else, or are we ready to start voting?
I can pass deliberation on this shit.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
same.
going to be
After much
whoever wrote the
deliberation,
legislation.
incredibly
Sorry.
handsome expert
Oh, I'm
judges
sorry.
have
You can
come
talk
to the
over it.
Edit
Fine.
that.
That's what we do.
Edit that
this
shit.
Dick
you
of the
kidding?
Week award goes
I sync
to
it and I
Yes.
post it.
I know. I know, buddy. I know. As I was saying before, I was so
Wait,
interrupted.
how do you know? You don't listen.
Interruptly rooted. I was gonna say, whoever passed that goddamn law that, Chick-fil-A. That
you can't pay somebody in meals.
Yeah, that you can't have volunteers anymore.
Right.
Your volunteers have to starve. Is pretty much what that legislation says.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's probably some Republican.
I don't like that. It makes the world harder to negotiate if you can't offer up a chicken sandwich in exchange for labor. I feel food for labor is usually a very good trade.
Oh, when I was running the pizza chain, man, as a general manager, I traded pizzas for fucking everything. Oil changes, Fucking got a couch.
See,
from Rento.
Randy gets it.
Blowjob.
Fucking.
If I had a pizza, yeah.
Yeah, man, I got free haircuts. You know.
And the thing was, like, if I had a pizzeria, I would always make sure, like, the Firehouse always,
Yeah.
like, every Friday got a cheese and a pepperoni.
And the
Just like,
railroad.
yep.
And the hospital.
Well, the railroad can't cut you so many. Well, the hospital. How are you going to split up a pizza amongst a hospital, Randy?
No, the key with the hospital is you hit them with 50% off days, and you just put flyers all throughout the hospital. They fucking love you for doing it. Like you just walk around
Yeah,
throwing flyers around.
That was a Huntington trick.
Whoa!
Give the firefighters free pizza always.
I ran the Huntington, West Virginia Papa John's, Cody.
Did you give the firefighters free pizza?
Cool.
Yeah, once.
Nice.
Yeah, I gave
I'm
all
gonna call
kinds of
Papa
people
Rem
free
tomorrow.
pizza.
I'm gonna get some fucking pizza for lunch and take the old man out. We
Yeah.
get some
Oh,
pizza. I
no,
feel
don't
Easy Fight
kill
Fires?
Papa Rim. Oh.
Huh?
I want
No, I'm
pizza.
taking him out for pizza. What are you, Randy?
Oh, you said you were taking him out. I was like, what the hell, man? Sorry, my brain's processing
you don't mind
stuff
me
real
asking-
slow.
If you don't mind me asking, what is the leathery Italian of your father's preferred pizza?
Burnt with anchovies.
Oh, shit.
Ah! Why did I expect something great? You know what? It's one of those things where it's still painful, even though you expect it.
What? What were you open for?
Nah, I was hoping for some. I don't know. Some new age
Artichoke
stuff.
hearts.
But that's as old as man as you get.
74. What new age shit is he going to put on a pizza?
I don't. Artichoke shit.
No.
Artichoke hearts. That's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
pesto artichoke hearts.
I wish
I
artichoke.
said that.
You know what? Here you go, Rem.
Yeah.
Before we wrap this up, mission: get your dad hooked on something new.
Yeah, AEW.
All right.
That sounds like an interesting.
You
concept.
can't
that
watch
motherfucker-
WWE anymore. It's Saudi Arabia.
They're going.
That's the point. That's why
They're going to
This is-
Italy for 2 months or like 2 or 3 months, and he's leaving on WrestleMania Sunday. I was like, motherfucker, what the fuck? I have to drive to Boston on WrestleMania Sunday, and hopefully I get back in time. Fuck. Sorry. Okay.
You're gonna miss
So
the
Cody
Rock and
says-
Roman.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna miss it. I'm not. I'll watch it late. All right. So Cody's saying that the lawmakers with the Chick-fil-A thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever made them pay that fine is an asshole.
Randy.
The makers and enforcers.
I gotta say the Southeast Asian call centers.
Yeah.
Because
I gotta
they,
say-
because they got my grandma.
Right. And I'm going to go with you too, Randy, because I, in my industry, there are people getting scammed, mostly through like email and stuff. There are phone calls that come through, and it makes me so mad, right? And maybe not necessarily because the illegal people, the illegal call centers, excuse me, but the stupidity of the people who just believe anything they hear over the telephone. It's kind of dumb. So
Yeah,
the whole
a
thing
lot of
makes
people
me
don't
angry.
realize when the U.S. government wants to get a hold of you, they do not use the phones.
No, they send
a lot
you
of people
letters
don't realize that.
or
They send you
police.
letters or Gmail.
FBI. Yeah.
Yeah, letters or Gmail. That's the only way the government actually talks to you.
Yeah.
If they call or email you, it's either local government or don't pay
Yeah,
attention.
and if a guy sounds like he's from fucking
Not the
Bombay,
government.
yeah, and
different.
and his name
Bombay
is
has not existed in like a million years.
and his name is Cody. Okay, it doesn't.
Thank you.
Yeah, you should just be wary. Or his name is Brian.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if he sounds like he's from Bangkok, and his name is Brian,
That one's Thailand. Do you know where India is?
I have no idea. I'm excited to do our Jesus AI art because all right, so
Bangalore.
last
All right,
week,
let's get into it.
yeah, we don't have a bumper yet, but last week Cody came up with a game where we would have a premise, all right, and then we'd have to propose to Randy a Jesus AI art based off that premise. And last week was Jesus that's a giant robot or Jesus and giant robots or something, right? Codes.
Yes, this was Jesus in robot form or Jesus versing a robot,
Right. Okay.
I believe.
Yeah.
All right. So we gave our prompts. Cody, do you have them handy?
I have
you.
them.
Oh, you
Oh,
have them.
Cody
Okay.
doesn't.
Randy input them, so you should have
Yeah,
them.
so the first one was Cody's Mecha Jesus with Halo and Gatling gun crucifix. So here we go for that one.
And these will be in our Discord.
bit.do/TRDS1.
Yeah, we know you can't see these. It's a podcast, but come on down. This is
Yeah.
your reason to come
Holy
on down
shit.
and have fun at the Discord.
What was
Yep.
this again, Randy? Jesus is what?
This is Mecha Jesus with Halo and Gatling gun crucifix.
This is fucking
See,
awesome.
this got a little. it infused 80s. I didn't ask it to. It paid off, but it infused some 80s.
He's got
in
spiked
here.
shoulder
Like, yeah.
pads. He's got like the skull Jesus face. He's ripped. He's got cum gutters galore, and he's got the.
It's zombified for some reason.
It's a weird zombie Jesus but he's got like the halo, the religious halo behind him, so it doesn't look like he's death.
Yeah, he looks like the latest batch of Doom that came out, Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. This looks like how they zombify.
He kind of looks like he has a crown of thorns made out of the Infinity Gauntlet.
Holy shit, he does. Wow.
Yeah, that could be that.
That's badass. All right, cool.
So-
Randy, what's the next
All right, number 2, Jesus made of Voltron lions wielding blazing crucifix. So
Sweet. That was mine.
yeah, this is Rims.
I hope it's
Shaboopy.
cool. Oh.
Womp
Jesus'
womp
Captain
womp
Planet.
womp.
They James Cameron the fuck out of that
It's
thing.
Captain
It's a
Planet.
lion.
That's like
Yeah.
Thundercat
It made
Captain
yeah.
Planet. And it's got
it
5
lionified him.
and then he's like standing on top of lion. So his face is
And
lion
he's
like
and he's holding cable antennas for some reason.
he's not a robot, that's for sure. He's not I think I'm disqualified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the AI fucked up. Is
Okay.
what happened here. You're not disqualified.
Oh, okay.
And some of those lions look like dogs.
And
I'll say it.
The crucifix, the blazing crucifix he's holding actually look like those old antennas you put on top of your roof.
He does have lightning going over his 6-pack, or at least I want that. That's got to be like a 47 pack. I'm saying.
Cum gutters galore.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
All right. And the last one was Randy's. Randy,
pretty good.
What was your prompt?
Jesus robot that will be seen during the rapture. So here we go.
Yeah, he wrote that. I wrote that down.
And boom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looks like
Also zombie-ish.
a zombie
Interesting.
transformer Jesus.
And
Like
it's got
he's
a
like-
cord. It's plugged in somewhere.
Yeah, he's downloading something.
It's like he's a blender that transformed into Jesus.
well, don't be racist. It could have gone the other way, Ram.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This could be a blender that transformed.
His cum gutters look like another face with the way these
Why?
two sockets are there. And it's metal.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that one's
Pretty good. It doesn't
not
look
bad.
like it'd be fast or like particularly combat valid. I don't see this thing doing anything like too menacing unless it like falls on you. It does look heavy. Or who knows? This thing could literally be like 4.5 inches tall, like something that would just like run across your desk and like wrestle you down.
Like as tall as the short circuit robots that Ben
Yeah.
was making. Yeah. It's tiny ones. All right, so TRDS bit.do/TRDS1, you can check these out. Guys,
How about we title them?
Oh,
How about we title them? I'll go here. I'm looking at mine right now, Mecha Jesus. I'm gonna title mine The Incipient Dawn.
Glory for the Pride.
Wazdingo. Yeah, he's got a Wazdingo face.
That's good. Yeah.
yeah.
I like it.
If the Wozniak was a Wendigo
Yeah.
or a Wendigo.
And Cody's wins. Yours is the best. The AI
thank you.
Yeah.
yours the best. Yeah. All right.
All right.
So-
Was there a premise? Did we get a premise for next week's run, or do you want to fire off next week's right now?
Yeah, I did put it out there. You know, let's see what we got. No, I didn't download this and it's spam, so I fucked that bit up.
Okay. I got one.
Yeah.
How about a Jesus fighting your favorite Smash Brothers character?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's good.
Okay.
So does everyone understand the assignment?
Yeah.
We
Yes.
all know what Smash Brothers? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Cody, you
It
won,
will-
so you can go first.
Will AI give us Smash Bros characters?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty sure.
I mean, AI just gave us fucking Mecha Zombie Jesus.
Well,
You know what? That's probably just Rob Zombie, isn't it? Yeah. These are all just Rob. We just made pictures of Rob Zombie. Yeah. There's. All right. Anyway, I want Jesus to uppercut Wario.
Jesus uppercut Wario.
in what version of Super Smash Brothers? Or-
64.
And
Yeah. So, dude, Super Smash or Jesus uppercuts. No, there's no Wario in Super Smash.
oh wait, it's how do you spell Wario? Wario. Yeah, it keeps making
Yeah,
it
just
Wario.
write Wario in Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, just Jesus uppercuts
Yeah.
Okay, Rim.
Mario.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little different here.
Sure.
Mega Man blasting Jesus through the hands.
That's
In front
Mega Man only blasts one way, you asshole. So you can just say Mega Man blasting Jesus.
Mega Man blasting Jesus Christ in front of Dr. Wily's castle. Ultra futuristic.
Mega Man blasting Jesus Christ.
Dr. Wily's castle.
Front of
Futuristic.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, mine's going to be Jesus getting crucified
Oh my god.
by Marth. Yep.
Marth can crucify.
Yep.
All right. And if you want to participate, it's 860-316-4776 or richstickmanshow@gmail.com or at richstickmanshow. Give us a premise for Jesus AI art, and we'll see what we come up with.
Hell yeah.
These are fantastic.
All right.
Maybe we'll figure out a way to like I don't know, patron up like autographed versions of these when we win.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like yeah. Yeah, we'll do it maybe a sexy if there's enough interest, of course. We'll maybe do a sexy printout of winners or memorable ones.
Yeah, I have
we
a
can-
cheap
Before we wrap
canvas
up.
company. We can we can mail out a signed one once a month.
Or just put it on a bag or a sticker or something like that.
We should have a business meeting. We should have a meeting and talk about what we can do for stuff like that. I like all the participation.
Schedule with my
Randy,
people.
really quick.
Oh,
You might, Randy, for your prompt, you might just want to add Super or Smash Brothers because
I did. Crucified by
the
Marth.
computer might not know who fuck Marth is off the cuff.
I said by Marth from Super Smash Bros.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. And next
This is
up,
good. This is good. I like this.
this is fun. Yeah, these are great. I love these. So bit.do/TRDS1. Go ahead, Coach.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
spam us suggestions. We'll keep going with ours, but I'm sure there's more creative people out there than
Yeah.
the three of us.
It's awesome. And listen, and while you're doing that, tell your friends too, because the show has been better than ever lately, and we're all having a lot of fun. So let's get into. Yeah, Cody's all like, "I'm not having fun. Fuck you guys. This show sucks."
I have to smoke so much weed to get through these. And we're going long right now, cocksucker.
Oh yeah.
damn it.
Well,
All right.
time for everyone's favorite segment. Number.
Oh, this is last.
No,
The
there's
longest
still
one
a.
is last.
There's still AI out of context.
Great.
Oh shit! I forgot.
Oh.
Cody's on that next.
I'm the literal devil, and I'm here to tell you that you need to listen
Gets
to this
me every
podcast.
fucking time.
Now, 48 laws of
The guy who
power
made it,
may not sound like
You're the guy who
typical
made this
podcast.
bumper.
I'm like,
and you're saying it gets you every time. Fuck you.
how to
not
make
his voice.
friends, or how to
I know.
increase the length of your penis.
But it's
No,
just
no.
like, oh, the crap I made
This
is so
podcast segment
joyous.
is about things that only
Can't
the
be that
literal
proud.
devil
Hey Randy,
can
when the
get, like
AI
how
episode
to
summary
punish
is
the
mean
worst
to
of
me,
us.
is that you
Or how to
feeding
run
it
hell.
prompts to be mean to
It's
me?
about laws
Nope.
from which
It does it all on its own.
to, but
No shit.
we power
Yeah.
tend to forget why we play on our phones. But today, I'm here to remind you of one single
It's mean to
law.
you.
When you're trying to make someone
Yeah.
feel bad,
Read some of them.
always easier. If
I
they
never
know
read
they're
it,
being
man. I
made
don't
fun
read
of.
shit.
Now you
You
know
gotta
how
read
to pay attention.
the episode summaries are funny.
So, take
Oh.
a deep breath.
All written by AI.
Long-winded.
Oh, and one more thing. I'll see you at the
Oh,
reunion,
shit.
Richard.
All right. Law 1, never outshine the master. Law 2, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Law 3, conceal your intentions. Law 4, say less than necessary. Law 5, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Law 6, court attention at all costs. Law 7, get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Law 8, make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Law 9, win through your actions, never through an argument. Law 10, infection, avoid unhappy and unlucky. Law 11, learn to keep people dependent on you. Law 12, use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim.
This
Law
is getting
13,
long.
when asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. Law 14, pose as a friend, work as a spy. Law 15, crush your enemy totally. Law 16, use absence to increase respect and honor. Law 17, keep others in suspended terror, cultivate an air of unpredictability. And Cody, what is Law 18?
Law 18, do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. The world is dangerous and enemies are everywhere. Everyone has to protect themselves. A fortress seems the safest, but isolation exposes you to more dangers than it protects you from. It cuts you off from valuable information. It makes you conspicuous and an easy target. Better to circulate among people, find allies, mingle. You are shielded from the enemies by the crowd.
This is true.
All right. I hate the ones I agree with.
Why?
No, because shut up. If you're the hermit, if you're the wacky hermit on the hill that just, taxidermies all day, you're going to get targeted more than the crazy village idiot that just, quietly stumbles along, through the crosswalk with, people.
And listen, you even if you don't want friends, you have to pretend to have friends or pretend that people are your friends, not imaginary friends, like people who want to talk to you. You kind of have to
friends you can punch.
Yeah, foster that a little bit because you need it. You need that, right? You need a group of people that you can bounce things off of, right? Similar, like-minded people or in the same industry, but also to protect yourself, right? And so instead of one guy like the boss coming down on one of you, he's going to come down on all of you because you all made the same mistake, and it's a lot easier to get through that than it is when it's just on you.
Yep.
Also, it's easy to blame other people for your mistakes if
This is where I hate it. This is where I hate it. This is where I need to took it.
This is the strength of it. This is the because you can have a separate conversation with each one. Like, say you have a group of 6, you can have 5 different conversations and tell each person just a little bit different thing, so they all start not trusting each other, but they trust you because you're the one telling them the truth.
Yep. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta really get mingling with the people. I have a regimen at work lately where I show up an hour late, I take an hour and a half lunch, and then I leave.
Assert dominance by showing up late.
And then
I like this, Randy.
Well, then I leave an hour to an hour and a half early. But anyways, I always roll in late, and there's this one guy who always gets there super early, and he saw me today, and I found out that he has a son. And he keeps him up at night, so that's why he comes in early. And I was like, huh. Well, I went through that once with my daughter because she had colic and she didn't sleep for 3 years. So, but I did my time, and now I sleep in. And he was like, oh, and I didn't talk to him the rest of the day.
Thank you for sharing.
Good.
But I don't know what the fuck I just did.
Go to AI out of context.
Oh.
That wasn't AI out of context? Oh, Randy was just talking.
It will be one day.
Without context.
Hey, welcome
That's
back.
a trick.
Glad you could join me today.
It's not.
Today I thought we'd do a fantastic
We have to wait for
little
AI to
movie
get
that's
better.
maybe it's deep
We
in
just
the
have
woods
to
and it's
get
really
everyone
dark and
smoking
misty.
weed until we
I think
don't
you'll enjoy it.
realize that the AI is one of us.
I see you played Knifey Spoony before.
That's real life out of
Brett
context.
screwed Brett.
No!
Fuck
God,
you, Vince.
please, no! No!
Yeah, don't sell the Saudi
No!
radio. Please.
Oh, that was real.
It was fake. It's
I'm
gonna
just
be
here
real.
so I won't get fined.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
So you're telling me there's a chance
That cannot be sold to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah!
AI. Without
All right, Randy.
context.
We don't have anything that's too long tonight, do we?
I don't know.
Okay.
I did
That
this
means
earlier
we have
today.
essays.
Here we go.
Oh.
A girl could work great for 15 other people.
Hold on.
But she
That's very quiet.
Yeah, you got to bump that up a little bit.
A girl
Bump.
could work great for 15 other people, but she shows her for you, and it's just, it's oil water, and it's just not going to happen. And also, when you try and shoot a lot of new girls, if you're shooting teenage, lines or any time you want to not get caught up shooting whoever else is shooting, you got to jump in and okay, I'll take a chance on her. And that's where you find real diamonds in the rough, but you also find real diamonds in the rough, but you also find real lumps of coal too, because sometimes the chicks were fucking just a wreck, man. You just want to throw them off a building.
All right.
Let me guess. That is from Swiney. His first time on the show.
Yes. Yep. He was talking about scouting
There's just
new
something
talent.
about that man's bravado.
What episode was that, Randy?
73 or 5 pig sauce.
Pig sauce. That's what we didn't talk about pig sauce, Cody. You don't know what pig sauce is, but you can probably guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the next one, Randy?
Yeah.
Here we go.
We have such like a, you can go through the decades, right, of pornography. Now I'm 38 years old, so I have, recollection of the 80s porn. Very barely from the early 90s, and 90s porn is where I hit my groove and enjoying pornography in the 2000s, the 80s, which is kind of like, I don't know. The image that sticks out to me in the 80s was fitness models who weren't really fitness, but they were all the fitness. But 90s really go ahead in the leggings of I know what. You mean they have the fitness attire, like they were wearing spandex? And yeah, I know what you're saying now. Right. And then we moved in the 90s where we got like the glamour. And you had these women who looked like supermodels, and they were doing porn and they became icons. Jenna Jameson first when it comes to your mind, and she was gorgeous and she was a big star. And then we went to the 2000s where it became, I guess, Gonzo.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Cody was wondering if it was me.
Yeah,
No.
it's definitely you.
Yeah.
Is the word.
There's more?
We had
Shit.
handheld cameras.
Oh, yeah, it goes for another 42
First-person
seconds.
views and all, and things got a little more extreme. And now we're kind of in this weird spot where we're in the 2010s. I guess you can call that this decade, right? In 2010s,
Cody's
is
showing me a
that
knife.
what we call it? But we have a mix of
good
like
knife.
all of that, and it's you get the milk porn, and you have the weird Gonzo stuff and the extreme stuff. Then there's kind of like a glamour
was
thing on
over.
the side,
No.
because we're so accepting now of everything we
42 seconds
have.
is
We have
long.
the BBUs, and then we
Oh, yeah.
have the trans porn, and we have all sorts of things going on, and it's kind of it's really exciting to be a kind of sore pornography like my friend Rise. I don't like that. I pretty much watch it all.
45 seconds is very long.
Yeah, I got one more. This one was so Swiney. A quarter of the transcript was a run-on sentence from Swiney. So I tried to get the best part of it.
How long?
101.
Specifics are dealt with like in the texting like or the deeming or however. You set it up and then whenever they show up you worry about where the pig sauce is going. A little bit later, like if you shut up a little time and you jerked up
That's funny.
in her face that
That's like a
maybe she'll
classic
take a load up the ass. You know you never know. And then sometimes, I want to say I think the DPC we shot with her was the second time, maybe the third time I shot with her. There's a second time and the first time was the second time. And the first time was the boy girl with her and Eliza. So in the deep sea, and I don't know, she just came to party that day. Man, she was so horny, but then so were we. And so in round one, like it's rare for me to like cheeseball and like pop during the scene without having to crank it right. I rarely just pop from stuff. I've done so much of this. And I'm so jaded, I'm old, and sometimes you can take the biogrid that I can pop, so it's better to have like wood, and like get through a long scene, and then jerk at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I like Swiney. Before you guys got here, we got on just to make sure his Discord was working and stuff, and then we were just riffing, man. We were talking about music, how that changed.
From the outside of the chat room, it looked like both of you were playing Forza.
Oh, it's because my son's playing Forza.
Yeah.
He's playing Forza. He should be in bed. Oh, that was over an hour. That was almost 2 hours.
Yeah,
ago.
that was when we started.
You just got real pissed.
Yeah,
You were like,
go beat some ass.
motherfucker.
Yeah, like Rem had his like belt halfway off.
Yeah.
It was really one fluid, impressive.
If you
motion,
make me
like
late for
John
work
did.
tomorrow, you son of a bitch. All right. So thank you to Swiney for coming on. I gotta have him back. It's just a joy to talk to because he likes to talk and he's
It's
interesting.
insightful.
Yeah. SwineyPorkVendors.com. Make sure you check it out. Swiney's a good friend, and he's a good friend to our friends too, like Sarah. And as you heard, he got way up in there, Cody. Way up in there.
All the
Way
way
in
up.
there. Yeah. All right. I think that's, unless you guys have anything else, I think that'll do for tonight. It sounds like nothing else from nobody.
Yeah, it's
well,
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
Huh? Well, I got nothing.
No, you don't.
Let's bring this baby home.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Love you,
All right, make sure to take care of our friend Swiney. Take care of all our friends to the show as best you can. And Good things will happen to those who are kind. Just be kind. I wanted to say something else too, and I forget. Oh, what happened to gas stoves? By the way, why do I keep seeing gas stoves pop up in my Twitter? What's going on?
I don't know. What are you saying?
Oh,
No.
did Hillary Clinton kill another person?
No, they're talking about like banning gas stoves or some bullshit. Like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah, Joe Biden wants to knock that off.
Are they racist?
I don't know what the No, I don't know what the purpose behind that one is. It's probably some kind of economical thing.
Oh.
Or not economical.
But we can get
thing.
natural gas so cheap from fracking now.
Yeah, well, that fucks other things up for different reasons.
I don't know. Fracking's perfectly economical and safe.
Oil's not from
Well, you
dinosaurs.
heard
So I don't know if
Randy
you guys
say
knew that. I heard that.
Yeah, there were birds, I heard. They're just dumb seagulls that all like got in a pile and buried themselves.
Oh, God bless you. What the fuck was his name? The Teflon Celestalon. That's it.
Oh, Celestalon?
Yeah.
He still colors hair.
Oh, fuck that guy. Hey, thank you guys so much for listening. We love it when you do. If you like what we're doing, tell a friend. Tell a friend and tell them to listen to our Stickman Show. Because, listen, Randy has stepped it up in the last several weeks, and these shows have just been a joy to record, and they've just been fantastic to release. All right, and we're having a lot of fun. Things are good. Cody's having a good time. He's been smiling.
Yay!
Yay! Randy's high, and that's nice.
Very.
But these are really good episodes that we've been having. So if this is your first one,
fuck you.
Go back like 7. Come on, Cody. That's not nice.
No, why should you feel happy?
Yeah, that's
Explain
true.
to me.
Yeah, nobody.
Why should you feel happy?
Yeah.
And I won't kill you.
Wow. Cody,
Damn.
you should. All right. You should be happy, Cody. You should find the happiness and the joy of life. Because life is beautiful. Like that song.
No, we just got done with Christmas. We're going back to being nihilists and assholes. It's January.
If you like us even
Are
more
you
than that,
from
check out our
Russia?
Patreon. Patreon.com/Rich
Duh.
Stickman. All right, you get a video of the show. All right, we got a little ways to go, so we can get back to an extra show every month with Stony Curiosity. But hey, Cody had some ideas. Randy had some. Maybe we'll get together. Maybe we'll build
Trailer
it
Park
again.
Boys. We're gonna watch it all.
We're talking about Jesus
art. Yeah,
Oh,
maybe we're going to
Jesus
include
art.
Jesus art in our fucking Patreon. All right, so if you want some of this sweet ass Jesus art, get in that Patreon. Stay tuned. It's going to come.
Or come to bit.do/TODS1 and get it for free.
Yeah, richstickman.com for all your Rich Stickman needs. And click the merch tab, get a shirt. All right, we got our Eat the Rich shirt on Amazon. All right, get that one because that's beautiful. Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to that thing. Hey, once again, swiney, porkvendors.com. richstickmanshow@gmail.com or at Rich Stickman Show on Twitter. Executive producer Randy's at Sir0 with an E or Sir0 with an E at gmail.com. Cody is...
Backhood and McCann on Twitter. CODYMCCANN.
Hey. Producer Ryan at RyanTRDS, my mother Rem_Mama, and of course, I am at Rem Dickman. Svensson, call us, you son of a bitch, and you can do that, and Randy will tell you how.
You're going to want to call Svensson, or Cody's going to get on the dark web, find an assassin, and have you taken out at 860-316-4776. Or come to bit.do/TRDS1.
He's on the dark web, so he can sell those cocoa
stuff.
plants for his mom.
Yep. Yeah. You know,
Still not
technically,
saying it right.
anytime you log into a website, you're on the dark web.
Cookies.
Yeah.
Is your mom still
Bitches.
making chocolate, Cody? Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I said it. I said good night.
Yeah. Good night. I love you.
Boosh.
I love you too.
Bye. See ya.
You say you're making cookies? Chocolate chip cookies? With your chocolate?
Cookies? What's she making? Man. She's making brandy shit.
Brandy?
She's
Chocolate
like
brandy?
putting vanilla in. Well, no, this is vanilla plants we're talking about. She's putting vanilla in.
Oh, damn.
She's putting vanilla in.
Chocolate and vanilla, huh?
Yeah, those two plants grow together. It sounds like a joke, but those two plants grow together really well.
I love nature.
Because the vanilla is just a vine that, needs a hard structure to like grow on. So you can just literally put it in the shade of the cacao plant and it.
Isn't nature amazing? Like, how can there not be Jesus, right? Jesus of the cacao. Jesus of the rainforest.
I wanted to do that for this week's AI. It's just like, Jesus in what weird food? You know what I mean? Because you always see him in like fucking tortillas and grilled cheese. But like, I feel like the AI bot would like struggle immensely with that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for mine, Jesus with Pablo Escobar. I don't know how I'm going to work that as a theme, though.
Oh, Jesus and drug situation.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Jesus in a sting gone wrong.
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now.
Jesus robbing the money train on an episode of The Shield.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
If you want to see what that comes up with, bit.do/TRDS1. And I think we can...
/ imagine Jesus.
Wait, how long is this going to take?
What was Cody's?
Jesus and a sting gone wrong.
Oh, yeah. Narcotic sting gone wrong.
Tune in next week for our reactions. Cut it.
See ya. Boosh. Let me find the fucking...